Okay, hello there. This is Yeshim, and today I'm having a live English session for all my foreign followers. I've had some requests come in for some English videos, so I'll be be doing some once a week in English, and I just want to tell you a bit about myself a little bit before I start. My name is Yeshim and I'm from Melbourne, Australia, as some of you maybe can tell from my accent, and I live in Istanbul, Turkey. My parents migrated to Australia in the 1970s, so I was born there and I grew up in Australia, and so half of my life has been in Australia. And I currently live in Istanbul, Turkey, and I do life coaching and self-love training. So, hi, I want to just talk a bit about myself and what I do, and how I grew up and why I actually went into this self-love. When I was a child, I was very, very sensitive, and I got affected by a lot of things. I would, if something bad happened, I would think about it, and then I would make myself sick. So I had a lot of health issues since I was very young, and so I had my hair fall out when I was 10 years old. I had shingles around the age of 13, and I think I was 16 when my migraine started. So, and then in my 20s I had neck hernia, stomach problems, acne problems, you name it, I had it. And I have always been, and still am, very sensitive, but I've learned to use that sensitive side of me as a superpower. So in around 2011, I had a major life change, and it made me realize that loving myself, being gentle with myself, made me more free and made me live the life that I actually wanted to live. So I wanted to share all my knowledge and all my steps that I gained through this time with other people. And so I started a training called The Art of Self-Love in Istanbul and in Turkey. So I train people online and one-on-one about self-love. Hello, Hakan. And so I'm so excited because now I want to launch a program called Love Yourself to Freedom. This is going to be an international program, so wherever you are in the world, because I have a lot of people down under in Australia. I've got people, in Germany, in Italy, and so in Barcelona, and a lot of places that do follow me. And even in Istanbul, I have foreign teachers that are my friends, and they're always saying, do some things in English. So I said, okay, might as well start. And so I've got this program coming up, Love Yourself to Freedom. It will be a self-love program, teaching you about self-love, how to be gentle with yourself, and actually just, free yourself to love yourself and to do what you love to do and create a life that is, very exciting and loving for you. So recently I started a 30-day challenge in Turkey, which is in Turkish. And so we'll be having English sessions once a week up to New Year's, and I'll be talking about some of the things that we actually do in that challenge. So the first steps were actually kind of listening to yourself, listening to your intuition, and that's one of the best ways actually to know, to love yourself is starting with to know yourself. So to know yourself, you have to actually listen to yourself, to your inner self. And to do that, meditation is just a wonderful way to do that. So I do teach actually Aboriginal meditation as well. There is a Miriam Rose Foundation in Australia that you can actually follow that foundation. I got in contact with them about a year ago, and I said, what you're teaching right now is what I actually do naturally, and I really would want to get more people into this. And so I started teaching Dadiri, Aboriginal meditation, in Turkey as well. So I've done that in some, we go out in nature and we just go and listen to the nature and actually find a bond within ourselves through nature. So that's a very important thing to do, is actually spend some time, maybe just 5 minutes a day, to meditate, to listen to your inner self. And another thing we did this week was spending some time with ourselves, doing just a treatment maybe, just some self-care with our body. So we were trying to bond with our body. So bonding with ourselves is very important for self-love. So I give a big emphasis on bonding with ourselves through our body. So getting to know your body parts. What do you love about your body? Actually, being grateful for your body, and just spending some time on the weekend to do a hair treatment, maybe slow down, just realize, feel yourself, feel your body, and just be grateful for what you have and what you love about your body. So that was one of the things we did this week. Another thing is to, very important to actually love yourself and to get to know yourself and to listen to yourself, is decluttering, your environment, decluttering your mind, and actually your body as well. So the first step I did in my 30-day challenge was decluttering your digital life, like your computer, your telephone, do some cleaning, and also, your social media. Unfollow people that you don't like. Their, what they're interested in. Not necessarily you don't like, I don't know, it could be your auntie or your very best friend, which is interested in things that you don't want to care about. So unfollowing is not a bad thing to do. You don't have to unfriend them, but you can unfollow them and just unfollow, I don't know, some maybe news stations that make you feel upset about life and you want to feel more positive. So what we want to do is really get our vibrations a bit higher, so high in a higher frequency. So once we do things that we like and see things that we like, we tend to draw our vibrations up, and that actually helps us to attract things that we love in life. So decluttering is another important step. And another thing is it's being grateful for everything, which is very important. Gratefulness is just something that really brings things that you want in life. Being grateful for the things that you have and being happy with the things that you have, realizing the things that are good in your life and actually cherishing them and saying, oh yes, I'm so grateful for this, but really feeling it, not just, having a grateful list and just saying, okay, I'm very, very grateful for this, and, and that's it. Not just, just saying, okay, making a list and just, writing it down and that's it. No, really actually feeling what you're grateful for in life is very, very important. Another thing that we talked about this week was, being kind to yourself, listening to your inner voice, and really being kind to realizing, when do you get angry with yourself? How do you talk to yourself when you get up, when you look in the mirror? What do you say to yourself? Do you really look in the mirror and say, oh, you got up late today, and, get angry with yourself? Just listen to your inner voice and try to be a bit kind with yourself if you can. And if you can't, realize the places that you really do get upset with yourself, and try to, next time maybe you can actually be a bit kinder, try to be a bit kinder, because it doesn't help to be really angry with yourself all the time. So that was what we did this week. Another thing was, what excites you, what really makes you hyped up, when you dance, or I don't know, when you go out, because I love going out outside, under the sun, being in the forest, or being near the seaside. Going out in nature really excites me. Another thing is dancing really excites me. Kids really excite me. So what really excites you? Trying to, understand the things that really excite you, and try to, take note of them, and see, how you can actually do more of the things that excite you, that actually raise your vibrations, so you could be, more in contact with yourself. So yeah, I think that's pretty much wrapped up what we did this week with the 30-day Love Yourself 30-day challenge. But I really want to let you know that I'll be starting an online training called Love Yourself to Freedom, and that will be available soon. So I'll let you know when that's available. It will be like a coaching one-on-one via the internet, so it will be something very personal that you could do. So that's about all for today. Very nice to talk to you guys, and hopefully we'll meet again next week, and with some more stuff that we did, so we'll go over the things that we do in the challenge in Turkey, and also we'll just talk about self-love, and I'll love to see, what you think, and what you think about this video, and if you have any questions, please just email me, or you can send me a message via Instagram or Facebook. So yeah, very nice getting in contact with you in one of my native tongues, and so it's been very exciting for me today to get to you, talk to you, and I will see you soon. Okay, take care, love you, bye bye.